Today we had this party for Nana and Grandpa. I was helping out serving food, smiling, but it was just a shell version of me. I felt like a million miles away. At one point, when it was just Mom, Dad, and I in the kitchen, Mom started telling me what to do. And she started criticizing my hair, even getting a comb out of her purse to fix it. Worry about your own hair, I said. And then I felt really bad. Nice one, Amy. I know she does worry about her own hair. Oh, Amy. She just did that cluck thing and rolled her eyes. And I just stood there trying not to say all the things I wanted to say. And then Mom burst out laughing. Such a poker face. Dad laughed too and patted me on the back. I knew if I started to say how I felt, it would all just come gushing out and I'd cry. So I lied and I told them my lips were chapped and it hurt to smile. And then Mom, she began rummaging through her massive purse of hers and pulled out this handful of medication and this cheesy little charm she carries with her for good luck and some lip balm. I took the lip balm and her hand was just sort of frozen there for a few seconds, outstretched, holding her pillbox and a good luck charm. And she started talking to Dad about hors d'oeuvres, and I had to look away from her because I almost started to cry. This is an anniversary party for Nana and Grandpa, but I think Mom and Dad secretly feel like it's for them too. They aren't the perfect couple. Sometimes I even think they kind of keep quiet and seem tense around each other. Especially lately, especially since everything is back to normal. I guess it's some kind of adjustment for them too, even though it's all good news. I wanted nothing more than for Mom to get better, and now she is. I felt like if she died, the world would kind of change color and this darkness would just stay put in me and I'd never be the same. Whenever I'm away from her, I think that when I see her next, I just want to jump into her arms and tell her how much I love her. I want to snuggle her like Mark's been doing lately. Tell her how grateful I am that she's my mom and that she's better and how much we all need her. Like, I'll think this as I'm walking downstairs to breakfast. But then, as soon as I walk into the kitchen and she'll say something like, you should iron that shirt. And I'll just feel so, ugh. And a couple of days ago, she told me not to tell the twins what to do so much. And it's not that I hurt her any less or feel any less relieved that she's okay, but I'm pissed. It's like she has no idea what I've been doing this past year. If I hadn't told the twins what to do, they would have forgotten to eat because they were playing video games. Mom, she always made them go play outside, but when she got sick, Dad's kind of just let them go crazy with the video games. It wasn't just the twins. I learned how to cook. Dad did the laundry and cleaning, but I did the cooking. I read the twins' stories before bed. I did all the kinds of medical stuff too, like arranged appointments and got medication organized for Mom, and I talked to Mom and Dad's friends when they called and wanted to know how to help. Mom keeps telling me to go see my friends or asking why I dropped out of basketball and violin. I couldn't do basketball and my homework and be frickin' Sarah Chang violinist spectaculaire and watch over the twins and make everyone dinner and go see Mom at the hospital. I'm not superhuman. I've learned a lot. I've learned that, poof, you can just die. Or you can get better. Mom talks about her best friend Sally, who was around a lot when she was sick. What a godsend she was. Sally is awesome. She would come and clean or bring us frozen food that she'd made. But after a few hours, she'd leave the house. Yeah, and then Dad and we couldn't just leave. Sally didn't have to feel sleepy in school because Mark needed soothing from nightmares the night before. She didn't learn how to make dishes like macaroni and cheese or sloppy joes or the other mum meals that the twins missed. She didn't have to do her math homework in English class. She didn't have to miss out on the parties people talked about at school. And she didn't have to lie to her dad and say that she had allergies to hide the fact she'd been crying. But now that Mom is back, it's like Dad has forgotten how much I helped. They both seem determined to treat me like Amy I used to be. But I can't just go back to being how I was now that I know all these things about life. It's like Mom and Dad feel bad about everything and want me to be a kid again. But I can't just go back however much they want me to.